All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy CMB checking in. And look here, man, I wanted to give my thoughts on, I'm going to say catastrophe, the catastrophe that happened this past weekend on Netflix, Ronda Rousey versus Gina Carano. I'm not a big MMA person, but I do recognize icons in the sport. Ronda Rousey, who hasn't been in the ring in over 10 years. Gina Carano, who's almost doubled that time being out of the ring, 17 years. And honestly, I didn't expect a whole lot, but I did expect a little bit of action like some of you guys out there may have. Now, I did not talk about this fight. I didn't make a prediction for this fight, but I kind of made one to myself. So I guess I'll give it here. You know, looking at both backgrounds of these fighters, I picked Gina Carano to win the fight. And I picked her based on her her Muay Thai background, knowing that she's the better striker between the two. I thought she would try to keep the fight, upright and use her superior striking skills against Ronda Rousey, who we know in her past fight with Amanda Nunes, she caught those hands from Amanda Nunes. And Rhonda didn't have a great defense. She didn't move her head. Her striking game was absolutely horrible. So I figured Gina Carano studied that, and that would be what she would try to implement in the fight. Now, Ronda Rousey, of course, she has a good judo game, and we know that, if she gets Gina Carano to the mat, it's going to be a different story. So I figured Ronda would be working on her striking, working on her head movement, so she can get closer on the inside, so she can take the fight to the mat. Now, Rhonda, she did execute very well in the fight. She went straight at Gina Carano. Gina Carano tried to defend and was taken straight down, and she implemented the armbar, and the fight was over in 17 seconds. It was over in 17 seconds, and I think a lot of the fans feel like they were cheated. A lot of the fans feel like it was fixed. A lot of the fans feel like they robbed the bank. I don't know. Honestly, I just felt like as a fan, and not a hardcore fan, but as a fan of, combat sports, I just feel like there's a little something fishy going on there. The biggest thing out of that fight I got was the fact that Gina Carano lost 100 pounds. That was it. And then after the armbar, the hug fest began. So yeah, I'm a little bit skeptical like a lot of you guys out there. I don't like to do the conspiracy stuff too much, but it just looks fishy. And I think it was kind of a black eye for Netflix. And in my opinion, even if it was fixed, play it up a little bit. I mean, 17 seconds is nothing. And I know people on Netflix, they got to watch it for free, but people actually did pay to go to the arena to watch the fight. And they expected a little bit more than that. But yeah, they got the bag. They robbed the bank. And like I said, a lot of fans feel cheated. But anyway, I'm interested in knowing what you guys think about that fight. Do you think it was rigged? Do you think it, was a real fight? Do you feel like you were cheated? Do you feel like they were robbing the bank? You guys let me know how you feel about that in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.